Hello and welcome back to your own channel Indian Defense Analysis, where we bring to you all the latest development happening in the defense sector.
In today's video, we are going to talk about Man-Portable Air Defense System and its various versions being indigenously developed by DRDO. MPDMS means Man-Portable Defense Missile System. Previously, DRDO was working on man-portable version of this missile, which is also known as MANPAD. As per the latest report, DRDO is working on air-to-air and ship-based variants of this missile. So in this video, we will try to understand DRDO MANPADs and its various versions being developed by DRDO. Now, Man-Portable Air Defense System is used by Indian Army, and in present time, Indian Army uses Russian Igla-S and Igla-M. However, DRDO was never approached by Indian Army for this type of system. Anyway, DRDO is not going to face any problem in developing such systems. However, there is a common confusion between MPDMS and MPATGM. These are two different systems. MPDMS is very short-range air defense system, whereas MPATGM is a man-portable anti-tank guided missile system. Both are used for different roles. Now the question is, where do we use these systems? When it comes to MANPADs, this type of system is used as a point defense system where the enemies are very close. Generally, this type of system is used in a range of 5 to 6 km. So this type of system is required near Indo-China border because the border we share with Pakistan are usually in plain areas, whereas in China's case, our border have mostly hilly terrains. Chinese Air Force can suddenly appear while hiding from the scale of mountains. In such situation, we are going to need MANPADs the most. Generally, we can carry MANPADs with convoy as a stationary point defense to protect a valuable national asset or mount on a vehicle. Talking about DRDO's MPDMS, DRDO is working on this system since last year, and its prototype has been developed last year. The first prototype of MPDMS was shown in Aero India show this year. BEL, in collaboration with DRDO, is developing 5 different variants of this air defense system, which includes man-portable version for Indian Army, ship-based short-range air defense system for Navy, and short-range air defense system for HAL Rudra or LCH. Last year, a request for proposal was also issued by DRDO for optical component of MPDMS. There is a plan to test this system somewhere around this year. However, we have no official confirmation. So what are the capabilities and specification of MPDMS? As of now, we have some details related to DRDO MANPADs. However, its other version will be based on the same system with some changes in target acquiring system. You would have seen HAL Rudra or LCH firing air-to-air missile. They can carry 4 such missiles, 2 on either side of the helicopter and connected to its combat system. At present, India is using MBDA's Mistral ATAM system for this capability. Now DRDO made MPDMS or Man-Portable Defense Missile System will replace the French Mistral air-to-air missile. For Army, they will be replacing Russian Igla-S and Igla-M Man-Portable Air Defense System. MANPAD will be employed in diverse terrains including high-altitude areas, plains, desert areas, coastal areas, and maritime defense. In future, a sea-based and ground-based strats will be developed for various platforms such as main battle tanks and warships. Talking about the specifications of Army version of MPDMS, it is going to be a state-of-art system because no any other nation have this type of advanced man-portable air defense system so far. It will have an autonomous MANPAD data link AMDL, which will be able to differentiate between enemy and friend with the help of artificial intelligence. It will feature 2 joystick and 1 multifunctional display. The either system follows modular design and can be quickly assembled in less than 5 minutes. The operator will be able to lock its target at an angle between -5 to 80 degree. In azimuth plane, the angle of lock ranges between 0 to 360 degrees. Also, with the help of AMDL, target can be killed by tracking it in real time, and India will be the first country to do this. Generally, this type of technology is used in forward air defense system, not for short range air defense system. Basically, MANPAD will have two components. One is missile and other is launcher tube. Talking about missile used in MPDMS, the missile will have dual band infrared homing seeker and multi-spectral optical seeker. The missile can carry explosive warhead, whereas launcher motor is used as a propulsion system which is used for soft launch. Later, this motor is ejected and dual thrust flight motors covers the rest of the flight, which is activated after the launch motor ejection. Such missile will have fire and forget capabilities. MANPADs of DRDO will be able to engage in aerial targets in all weather day or night mode. The system will have range of 6 km and height of engagement will be 3.5 km. It will also feature a seat for operator which can take load of 65 to 95 kg for vehicle mounted MANPADs. Talking about launcher tube, Autonomous MANPAD Data Link AMDL is installed in it, which helps in friend and foe detection or target acquisition. The total weight of the system along with the missile will be 25 kgs. The naval version of short range air defense system will be integrated with fire control radar or optical sensor for target acquiring. However, rest of the launching system and missiles used will be same. For helicopters, it will be integrated with radar used in helicopter for target acquisition, and it will have launch tubes which can carry 2 missiles with it. In total, they can carry 4 such missiles on both sides of the helicopter. This was today's update. Please let us know what is your view about these in comment section. Feel free to post your comments and suggestions on any topic related to defense sector on which you want to hear from us. With this, I would like to say goodbye and Jai Hind friends. Please like and subscribe our channel if you have not done already. We will soon back with more interesting and amazing development happening in the defense sector.